Yeah. Oh, you got me. You're good.
What's up, beautiful people? We out here. Who it is? You know who the face is. This lighting is not working with us right here. Yeah, this lighting is truly not working for us. But peace and love to the family. We out here. Let me try to do one thing real quick. You see this, Ayla? Yeah, let me get this. You know. Yeah, so it's a little better. What's up, Tunisia Milner? What's up? Peace and love to you. Peace and love to everybody that's in the room. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to all the people who out there, you know what I'm saying, they just chilling and they see the Unapologetic Nomads on and then they start tuning in. Shout out to the one and only, the honorable, the legendary Tracy Delgado, who is currently in the building. That's right. Peace and love to the family. Let us know how crispy this is, family. Let us know the crispiness of the situation right here. Yeah, everything's good, boss. Thank you. Yeah, everything is in Zudi Sana. That's right. What's up, Nadine? Hey, are you still in Buju? Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all a little scenery and y'all guess where we at. Yeah. Oh yeah. Before I show the scenery, here's the one and only Ayla.
Why, hello there. I'm Ayla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have the beautiful, the illustrious, the luscious, the adorable, the one, the only, the beautiful wife family.
Peace, love, and light. Shout out to everybody. Enjoying my ice cream. Yep. Nice, nice. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of the scenery. You can guess where we are, where the Unapologetic Nomads are. Yeah.
We should say R like that.
I look like the sun about to go down. It's gonna get dark soon. Yeah. Yeah, scenery. I hope everything nice and clear for you, family. There's a little scenery back there. Yeah. Yeah, Princess Kaiser. Yeah. Yeah. So, we're gonna start with the beautiful wife. She can explain what's going on. Oh, you need to weather this fast. Okay. Well, yeah, right now it's clear out here, but it's like partly cloudy. It was partly cloudy all day. It was a high of like 84, 85 degrees. Wind was because the humidity was up. That's right. The humidity was up. It was around like 4% today, 74, 75, maybe 76%. The dew point, oh, it's choppy. Okay, the picture's choppy. It's clear now? Okay, cool. Well, let us know if it gets clear, if it's unclear. Please keep letting us know, family. But yeah, you threw me off. You threw my dew point thermometer off. Yeah, I do that. But hey, when I'm doing the weather, I don't want to see teeth, and I don't need nobody interrupting me. Okay? All right. So, yeah, you still know. Yeah, but dew point is it was around what 60, 69 degrees today. Yeah, family. We had some strong winds coming from the southwest to the north. We had some rogue winds coming from the west. They look goofy. We had some rogue winds coming from the west earlier. You know, was creating a lot of windy situations, but it's good. It felt good because it was hot. The humidity is in a higher percentage, so it really cools you down when it's windy like that. We also had some scattered winds in different parts of the country. Yeah, yeah, but that's what it is. It didn't rain, but my prediction is that it's going to rain later on tonight, family. Yeah, maybe around 1, 2 in the morning. It might hit before that. So I say about 50% chance, maybe 55% chance of rain later on tonight. Yeah. Peace and love. That's the weather report for today.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tearing up this double chocolate cookie and this ice cream. Oh my god. And she had the nerve to heat it up for me.
No, no. She had the audacity.
Woo. This thing is good. Now it's hot.
Okay. So where we at right now?
This is Bollinger Patissier Glacier. I think I said it right. I don't know if I said it right.
I don't think that's. I think that's a street.
No, that's the street.
Oh,
We're at
Cafe Gourmand.
Cafe
They
Gourmand.
oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm reading the box. Yeah. The Cafe Gourmand.
I'm like, this all.
Cookie had me messed up. It's off the hook.
That's not.
Yeah, cookie is.
That's
I
chocolate.
didn't taste the cookie yet, man. Fam, I'm gonna just taste test it right now. I do it after Ayla. How's your? You ate your stuff already? Golly.
It's very good. That cookie. Because, like, it reminds me. It reminds me of the time we were living in Florida, even in Philly, and we used to order Domino's. For dessert, we would get ice cream, like vanilla ice cream, and order a lava cake and put it together.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's what I can't see. Hold on. I pressed my eyes too hard. And that's what this reminds me of. It tastes like that. It's good.
Shout out to Miss Yetta B, who's currently in the building. You making me want some cookies. Please don't go out and get cookies and ice cream because I just wanted to take the family here just to show, you know, we did a lot of walking today earlier. It was hot. You know, we was really feeling that dew point. And I'm like, hey, let's rest and then we go out. Actually, my wife, she so I'm like, oh, cool. I know a good ice cream place we could go to and things of that kind of a nature.
Love ice cream, and I don't eat it very often because I know to put that weight on you, but I love it, and it's very it's pretty humid here today. So yeah, this is good.
Okay. So our topic for the day is we're gonna go right. I'm gonna go right into it. So my topic today is Africans. A lot of Africans we run into out here, and I'm talking about all of Africa, the places we've been. If it's Tanzania, Ethiopia, you know what I'm saying? We've been to Rwanda, here in Burundi, things of that kind of a nature. You know, a lot of countries we go to, you know, people find out that, you know, we're American, you know, and they always ask, you know, well, you know, we know you're American, but what country are you from here? You know, we're American. You know, we come from America. My grandparents come from America. They grandparents come from America, and so on. They grandparents, it goes back. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I do have my grandmother's grandfather is said to be from Africa, but I don't know which country. But yeah, we go back in America, family. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of indigenous there, and a lot of bring up that conversation. A lot of people like, so y'all moved from America and here? You know, you get the choppy face. You know, like why would y'all come here? You know. So we're gonna talk about that. But before we go into that, my wife has a few things that she wants to say. Yeah, to the beautiful people out there.
All right, the beautiful people. Take care of some in-house business. So preserve your legacy with Legacy Productions LLC. I want you to check them out at www.legacyproductionsllc.com for a wealth of literature and literature on recreating your family's history and planning for future generations. So they were founded to educate, advance, and publish knowledge of family history, preservation, emphasis on documenting one's life experiences, social history, and lessons learned to pass down to future generations. So be proactive, plan now, and check out Legacy Productions LLC. And also, I want you to check out our featured products page. We now have a featured products page on our website. That's www.unapologeticnomads.com, where there's some creative and unique handmade goods by artisans, business owners right here from the continent. And you can check that out just by going to our website and clicking on the featured products page. Their contact information is there as well if you want to get in contact with them to see just how you can get your items shipped and just to tell them what you want. And they also have links to their social media platforms where you can check out more of their goods and items. That's it.
Cool. Yeah, so one thing I love is the brilliance and the just the vigor of this younger generation. This younger generation be on point. Shout out to Tracy Delgado. I seen that comment. Peace and love to you, family. This new generation is very smart. They just come out of the womb somehow knowing how to do all kinds of technological things. I guess as far as computers, phones. If you put a phone in a little kid's hand, he gonna already know what to do with it. I say he gonna already know what to do with it. Yeah, but Ayla, a lot of these young people are smart. Don't brush off the young people. That's our future, and you have to listen what they have to say because a lot of times it be truth and it be uncut truth, and sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's sharp, family. Sometimes it's sharp as a knife, yeah, or like a blade or something. But anyway, yeah, I presume. But yeah, all jokes aside, I'm gonna ask Ayla this question. So Ayla, how do you feel when we're talking to people from the continent and they like from America and come here?
I always laugh. I'll be like, because you already know in their mind, most people think America's just this. Oh my God, just this heaven, this land of opportunity, this glamorized place, and I'm like, you guys don't even know, do you? You just don't even know. So, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, we came here, and then they say it's like when we come, you came here, and I'm like, what do you mean here? Like y'all don't know. Like this is a wonderful place. It's like they don't realize that their own home is a wonderful place. They always put it down and like to glamorize other countries, other places like America before their own. I'm like,
I think a lot of places out here or America is like a dream
yeah,
for a lot of foreigners. I'm not saying just Africans. A lot of foreigners, period. I think coming to America is like a dream. It's something you hear about. It's a place where it's like, oh man, I could go there, make my money, get my bag, and then I could come back home. And sometimes that works. And sometimes it's good for you, but the real of it is that wherever you go, you got to hustle and you got to put your grind down, and you got to make the best out of every situation. So if it's America, Canada, you got to really make it work for you. You can't get caught up in the foolishness that's out there. Let them come here and find out the hard way. Yeah, some people's gonna have to come and find out the hard way. I know a lot of things that you don't have to deal with on the continent that we do in America is you have the racist element, but don't get me wrong, like I know some Africans are treated better than us black Americans from America because that's just how it is. I know a lot of people treat Africans a little better because they know that we pretty much, how can I say this? We know like what the deal is in America. We know the ups and downs. We know the history. We know everything. But it's like if you're new there, you really don't know. So it's like you're pretty gullible to a sense. Yeah, but it's not just Africans who think that we're crazy for moving out of America. It's a lot of Americans too who think we're crazy. We got people in our family like, what y'all doing over there? Yeah, keep enjoying Bujumbura life, family. It is the best place. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask the beautiful wife what she thinks. Yeah, so lovely wife, moving to Africa. A lot of people think we are crazy because we move out of America and we're traveling the world. What do you think about this?
I think that like a few people have just responded, said that who is that? Dominique Garner. They only feel that way because of what they see on TV. I think that's the media is the biggest. What's the word? The biggest piece of the puzzle because what happens is you only see certain things. You're allowed to see only certain things, and it's glamorized, and they make it seem like, oh, it's just paradise on earth when it's not. so many of our people are going through treacherous things, and it's so much like, I don't know, devastation from what I'm seeing from afar. And I think some of the media outlets are not covering the same things, topics, issues, things that's happening on the ground. So you only get to see what's in the magazines, what's in the, on the television, and it's a big issue. So they don't understand when you go. There are people who go and they have to really, really be on their grind. You can't go to America thinking, oh, I'm just gonna get this nice job and I'm gonna be okay. No, there are people who have to swing 2, 3, 4 gigs sometimes to make it, and they don't understand that because the cost of living is a lot higher, a lot higher than what they're used to. And yeah, Dominique again. Yeah, many people don't know our history, our Black Americans, our history, and what we are still going through and struggling through right now. So I think media plays a big part in that. And I've heard people say that. Numerous people like, why'd you come here? Or wow. I'm like, are you kidding me? They just don't know. And I think it's a lack of knowledge, a lack of, you just don't know. And like someone said, they just have to go and find out for themselves. Because sometimes you can't tell people anything. They don't do their own homework. They only see what they see in the movies and on the big screen. And they think that's what it is. And it's not.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think Africans get treated better in America than us Black Americans?
I think in some cases, yes. Yeah, in some cases, yes. And I think that is because we are indigenous to the land. There are people who just don't want to see us rise. And they'd rather give it to someone else or to help give opportunities to other folk from different places than to see us rise. Because if you start to see us rise, it's game over. And I think that's what that is.
A lot of us, I know you see a lot of us YouTubers out here in Africa, or just sisters out here, moving out to Africa or visiting. It's because we're looking for a safe haven, somewhere where we don't have to walk on eggshells all the time, somewhere where we could be treated fairly, and we're respected for the work that we do. Because we put in a lot of work. That stuff where you hear like, those Black Americans are lazy and we're unruly and all that. That's probably like 1-2% of us. Because a lot of us are hard workers. I know when we go home, we got family that work all day long. Just work all day long. They barely have time for their own families, because there's so much work going on. So, and then we're still not treated fairly. It's like groups could come to the U.S. and they could get treated better. They could get laws passed, to protect their group and things like that. And us, who's the heart and soul of America, we're like the salt of America. Without us, America's bland. It's like a potato wedge with no seasoning. It's dry. You know what I'm saying? But us, we give that flavor and that crunch to the potato wedge. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people try to capitalize off our creativity while keeping our prosperity at a minimum. Yeah, I know those are big words for some of y'all, but yeah, just go back and get a dictionary or something, family. Yeah, peace and love to the family.
And I agree with what my husband just said, and Ale, of course. But like, and leave it to other people to tell our story, then it's all twisted and tangled and misconstrued and full of lies and holes. Because leave it to them, they would let you believe that they built America, which is so untrue. It is the working class. It is us who did that, and our forefathers. And so when people see that, they're thinking, oh, okay, they look at the people with the big dollars, with the big money. How did they get that? Okay, not everybody got everything, honestly. So how did you get to be on top? How did you get to have what you have? So a lot of people don't think about those things, and until you really learn our history, you wouldn't understand how things transpire and happen in America. So yeah, but and a lot of things happen on, by design. So until we're able to like someone said, I think earlier, just explore. I feel like I'm a citizen of the world, and I'm free to, travel and see places and see the world. I love the continent, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't think it's anything wrong with not wanting to be stuck in one place all your life. I love traveling. We love, as a family, traveling and exploring the world and seeing what's out there. And I think it also gives other people, through our eyes, through our lens, it helps them to see things in a different light. Because, again, leave it to the media, you wouldn't know all this exists, on this side. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have anything you want to say, Ayla?
Oh yeah, just what they said, pretty much. That media, man, it's something crazy. Cause I done heard a few things, like especially the way people think about us Black Americans in general through because of the media. Like they'll see all the movies and stuff, the same typical movies. You got them, they either playing basketball and gangs, and I'm like, that's like a real small percentage. Like not everybody's like that, and they take that and run with it. So they think we all like that. And I'm like, that's media.
And that's true. Yeah. So,
Um, and I think slowly but surely we're starting to also see a lot of folks from the continent returning home, and through what's being shown, they're like, "Wow, okay, I'm missing home. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home." That's a good thing, because you know your country needs you, to help build. There's so many opportunities to build and to make things better and to grow. And there's nothing wrong with that. And nothing wrong with rolling up your sleeves and coming home to work, you know, in a place where you feel like you're welcome and you're loved. There's nothing wrong with that.
also, I feel like Africa gets a lot of flack. And let me fix this, family. It's a lot of bad press, bad flack, especially a lot of these countries, like the country we're in now, Burundi. You barely see anything. You don't see nothing positive, coming out from this country. Really, when I was looking up this country, I caught some YouTubers that are positive, but other than that, I don't see no positive news about Burundi. But since we've been here, we've been getting shown a lot of love. It's definitely not what you believe, and I believe that a lot of Africans don't know exactly what you have here in Africa because everything the world needs is here in Africa, and it's inside you all, and it's really up to you to awaken your mind and become more aware of what's going on in the world, and make things happen here because everything is here. Everything you need to build a laptop, everything you need to build phones, you're not food, you got food that just grows on trees and, it's so, everything is so plentiful, so when you feel like there's nothing here, that's totally not true because everything is here. Everything the world needs is right here, family. And I believe that a lot of Africans need to wake up and see what you have right before you. And that could be the reason why we're here, to not only find that freedom for ourselves, but to help our brothers and sisters that's on the continent to see the beauty that they have within themselves, Because I done ran into a lot of broken people, family, and it's like no reason to be broken or no reason to be, so down and hate your situation when you have everything here. Even America, if you say it's too hard, America's not easy, family. If you go there, you're going to have to work constantly. You're going to have to bust your behind to really make it. You know what I mean? So wherever you go, you got to hustle and you got to work smart. A lot of people say work hard. Working hard ain't really going to get you that paper. You got to work smart. You got to do your research. Sometimes you have to take time just to build something within yourself. You know what I mean? Just to find that greatness within you. So, our brothers and sisters out here in Africa, keep your head up. Realize what you have. Learn how to use YouTube as a tool to learn certain trades and learn how to do certain things. Because it's a lot you can learn how to do just off of YouTube. Like you could look up, all right, if you have a lot of eucalyptus trees growing in your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you an example. If you have a lot of eucalyptus trees, figure out some ways you can use that eucalyptus. You know, look online and see how different people are using eucalyptus. You know, see ways how to make it into certain other kind of products. You know what I'm saying? You could get that bag. You know, just I think it was Rwanda. Um, they found out it was a couple farmers that found out how valuable, you know, because they were just using the honeys from the bees. They were just using the honeys, but then they found out, hold on, we don't only have to use the honey, we can also use the honey comb, you know, and make different products out of that. If it's candles, or you know, you could use the wax from the comb, you know. So they start using the comb, you know, and start making that bag. You know what I'm saying? And don't tell everybody what you doing. Don't tell everybody your plans. Don't tell everybody, you know, what your dreams and aspirations are, because a lot of people will steal your ideas, and they'll take them and they'll act like, you know, you don't. You know, so it's a lot of things you could do here. It's a lot of ways you can make money here. You know what I'm saying? Holla at the Unapologetic Nomads for consultations, because also just with properties, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of properties out here that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you come to us for consultation, we could show you how to make that property be able to sell at the top price. Been I gotta throw our own thing in there because we've been traveling for a long time. We've been tourists for a long time, for years and years, and we live in countries that's pretty much at the top, and we live in countries that's at the bottom. So we know tourism. We know what tourists want. We know what tourists need. So if you're a hotel, if you're a restaurant or something, and you're struggling out here, holler at us for a consultation, especially if you're in Burundi, because we see a lot of places with a lot of potential, but you're not going to attract anybody because, you know, it doesn't have that factor that'll make people want to go in there and check it out. But we can help you get that factor to have uh, people check that thing out, family.
Mm, yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. And that's important too. And it's not to toot our own horn or whatnot, but being the fact that we've lived on 3 different continents, and in now what's this, the fourth country? One, two, three, yeah, fourth or fifth country, and visited so many others. We kind of have an idea of what's needed and what's on the ground and what's happening around the globe in certain parts of the world. And so it's like the elders say, don't go to ask somebody who is poor how to be rich. You understand? So it just makes sense, going to people and just getting some game or some just some advice, about how to make things work, make things better. Um, because as my husband says, we know what people want when they travel, so definitely. And there's nothing wrong with being on the continent. It's everything is right with it. Everything is right with exploring and seeing what's out there. It is a beautiful, 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 beautiful uh, continent, full of so much potential and so many very extremely talented people, and so much, so many opportunities. It's mind-boggling, and I can't say that enough. And it's not until people actually touch down and see it with their own eyes until they understand what we're saying. You're not going to get it until you come out of where you are, explore it, and you'll see it. So I think we can talk until we're blue in the face, but until you come out of your comfort zone and you make the decision to do something different, that's when you're going to see it. And that's when you're going to be able to, like, hopefully put your 100% into whatever it is you're trying to do and accomplish, and just do it. Sometimes we talk about faith, we talk about those things that we really, really don't have. A lot of people say, oh, faith, 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 but what is that? Do you really, really, truly understand what that is and what that means? And it's something you have to exercise, and say you can't just say it. It's not an empty word. You have to actually do something, and to prove that you do have faith. So someone asked, how are the septic and waste disposal systems? Hey, so that's Mr. Hyper Magnetic. I think that that's you touched on something right there. Hint, hint. That is a big need in different parts of the continent. So definitely, you would be of value, big value. Um, and Jabula, oh, we love you too. On behalf of, he said, South Africa, we love your family. We love you too. Right back. Check out Watermaya's podcast on the Kenyan woman who has built over 200 new homes in Kenya. Yeah, and shout out to Wodi. We love him. That's our brother. And we linked up with him quickly when he came through Rwanda recently. And definitely has some great content. Shout out to him. He's amazing, amazing. King of African content on the continent. And who else? How can someone reach you for Airbnb visits in Bujumbura or Kigali? I'm trying to understand your question. Josty, is that Josty Charlie? Josty Charlie? Yeah, you said reach us for Airbnb visits. Is that for advertising? Make it a little bit more clear for me. That's all.
Yeah, family. But yeah, so we're sitting here again at La Cafe Gourmand. Just chilling, having a nice conversation with the family. Somebody wants to hit up for advertising. Hit us up on check out. Hold on, I let my wife do it.
Yeah, check out our website, unapologeticnomads.com, and you'll see the link for advertise with us. So just hit that link, and there are options you can choose from. And yeah, very simple. So go to our website again, www.unapologeticnomads.com, and the link for advertise with us. Check that out.
And you know what? I'm looking at the chats that's going on, and it's a good conversation that a lot of people are talking about. They're saying that you know, money isn't everything. You know, a lot of people have money, but they're unhappy. And I've seen some of the happiest people out here, you know, with nothing, family. You know, I was in Burundi for like a month, and I was staying in Buiza, which is I guess people say that's the hood, but the people were happy, man. You know, they're happy. The people were you know, doing a lot of partying. They're together. The families are together. You know, so money does not make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Money does not make you happy. I believe that chasing your dreams and chasing your goals, taking care of your family and doing things, working towards building yourself and building your family or legacy, that's what's going to make you happy, family. You know what I mean? If it's a lot of money involved or if it's no money involved, you know, when you are actually doing things with other people that's positive, you know, and you're not, because it could be somebody with all the money in the world and they could just be like ready to commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they done got their money the wrong kind of way, and that what's the word I'm looking for, babe?
For that whole journey to get that money.
Their whole journey to get the money, or they did it in a slimy way. So it's like they have that feeling of yeah. Yeah. But that's true. Money don't make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, traveling Africa makes you happy. Yeah. Being an unapologetic nomad makes you happy, family.
Someone said, who was that? Rick Hill. Most of the people who criticize Africa have never left the USA and are sitting around waiting for the sky daddy to return. That's funny. But that's true. You know, it's sad, but many people who criticize people and things and places, they've never gone anywhere. And they're looking at things through one lens, and there's a program, and it's programmed for you to see exactly what they want you to see. So there's so many things missed by not going out and exploring on your own and choosing to just do things. There's so many opportunities and so much, and we feel loved. I feel wanted. I feel loved, and I feel appreciated on the continent. You get smiles, you know, you get the welcomes, you get like, wow, welcome home, you know, we've heard it all, and you truly feel it. You don't feel like somebody's being like fake, you know, just because they see money. But no, even when we landed, me and Ayla landed at the airport, there was a gentleman that he just walked up and he had this big smile, and at first I thought he wanted something. I didn't know what you know, I'm serious. It just caught me off guard. He was smiling so hard, and he was like, how are you? And I said, I'm great. He said, where are you from? And I told him where we were from, where we were flying from, and where we were from. And he said, "Welcome to Burundi." And I'm like, "Wow!" And that was it. And I was like, "Man, he didn't even want anything. He just wanted to say welcome," and that felt great, you know. So you get that, you know. And I hear, you know, I know there's a lot of tension and things happening, unfortunately, in our home of America, you know, the USA. But man, you can find love in many other places, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Unknown Traveler said many Africans are genuinely happy without money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
true.
have seen some. He is not lying. I've seen some of the most happy, some of the happiest people on this continent and other places that, how can I put it? You look at them and they have their own little business. They might have a stall on the street where they're selling something or good or something like that. Maybe it could be fruit or something, walking around selling fruit. But they're happy. Why? Because they have their own business. And they know that they're making what they need in order to survive, even if for that day, for the next couple of days, but they're free. They're also free. They're not punching a clock. They don't have to ask somebody, when can I take a vacation? Oh, I'm sick, I need to be off. You know, they have their own business. And I see it that way. So I'm seeing people that are a lot richer than we are because of what they're able to do with their time. And being rich is not always, and I learned this from just watching other things, you know, people that really have big money, like, it's not always the dollars and cents. You know, wealth is time. How much time do you have? How much time do you have in your day, in your week, in your month, your year, to do what you really want to do, to spend time with your family, to build, to do other things? A lot of us are trapped because we don't have time. We're trapped having to do something because we don't have time. Time is everything. Thank you. Time. That's wealth. So these people have time. Like, they might sell a few things and they're chilling the rest of the day. And I'm like, man, I wish. You know what I'm saying? So we look at it, it's so flipped from where we come from. The way we see things is just so backwards, you know. But they're definitely very happy people.
Definitely. Yeah.
And that's not even just here. In other countries we've been to, I remember talking to some people, and I remember them talking about, oh, I'm so poor. Oh, I wish I had this and that. And they'll be having like a plot of land where they can grow their own stuff for free. I'm like,
Yeah.
they have their own animals. I'm like,
Yeah. Fruit trees, everything. But then they say they poor and they don't have nothing.
and they don't have nothing. I'm like, you got your own. You poor? Like, you know, you just don't know. You just don't know.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people are chasing things that they don't even know what they chasing.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what America is. A lot of times, you know, and you see it on TV, you see it on the internet, you see, you know, America, the land of opportunity and things like that. But a lot of y'all don't even know what y'all chasing, family. Yeah. But peace and love to the family, all the members out there. Shout out to you all. Annette Copeland, Tracy Delgado, the Unknown Traveler, who's currently in the building. Everybody who's in the building, man, we now, which is unfortunately, I might need to. Oh yeah, High Vibes. Shout out to High Vibes, Tanisha Miller. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, peace and love to you all. Being here in Africa is truly a great experience. I wouldn't trade this for nothing. It's people in Africa who think we crazy for leaving the U.S. It's people in the U.S. who think we crazy for leaving the U.S. It's people all over the world who think we crazy, but I believe we made the right decision. I believe we walk in love and positivity. We're not a part of no crazy organizations or no institutions. You know, we're just a family that's out here enjoying life, family, and living life on our own terms. Almost an earned tone. I don't know. But anyway, money is freedom. You think money is freedom, but it always ain't. Huh? Yeah. My wife wants to touch up on that. Yeah.
Money can be what you think is freedom, but there are people that I know who make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a year. And what's happening is that they're tied to their job. They're tied to their profession. So it's really not freedom. So it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you can't take the time to take care of yourself or your family or to even take a vacation, you're not free.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much money you have.
Now, someone said money is options, and that's true. Money is options.
There's options, and it's an actual a tool. Some people worship money, but it should be a tool used to be able to take care of things and do what you need to do, to eat, to pay your bills and stuff. But we should never worship money. But yeah, there are people who make buku bucks, but they're tied to their jobs. So how does that work? You could be a doctor, but you're on call. What happens with that?
Right. And you can't be with your family.
You could probably take one vacation a year. That's not free.
But even if you have money, you got to have your mind right, because you can have a whole bunch of money, family. And you say money's options. Well, you have more options to do drugs. You have more options to do all these other things. That you could really hurt yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you just do a little bit of drugs here and there because you broke, imagine if you get millions of dollars and you going, you be done blow through it. It be done went up your nose, or wherever you take what kind of drugs you taking. It's just not always a good thing. So you got to have your mind right. You know what I mean? Get your mind, your goals together first. And get a plan together how you gonna get the bag, or it's not. Don't let getting the bag be the final. Don't let that be your goal. Just getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because getting the bag, that money's just a tool. Let your goal. Your goal is gonna be your goal. But if your goal is to enlighten people, do that. If your goal is to help people with, losing weight, or help other people, create a better lives for themselves, and let that be your goal. But having just make a whole lot of money be your goal, that could be your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Because money's cool, but it's not gonna make you happy, family. Yeah.
Definitely. Because, like, I always say I'd rather be, like, poor and, like, happy with a family than rich and lonely. And, like, depressed and sad. Like, because some people, like you said, that journey to getting the money ain't always going to be pretty for some people. They working their whole butt off. They done cut ties with everybody. They just work it. They just want their money. They get the money. And now what? Okay, you got this money, now what? They lonely. They sad. They looking around seeing everybody else happy. They ain't got nothing.
And really, money is attention, family. Especially in this new age, money is attention. You know what I'm saying? Money is how many people looking at you, how valuable you are. That's what money is, like your value. So create value within yourself, and that's money. Like, if you know how to build cars from scratch, if you know how to build electrical cars like our brother out here in Burundi, you know what I'm saying? That's valuable, family. Because there's a lot of countries that need electrical cars. You know what I mean? And you could use that to always get a bag. Even if, say you build a car and you make a big bag out of that, but then, someone steals all your money. You can make more because you know how to fish. Yeah. I just put two things together. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know how to do more because you know how to build a car. Yeah. But I was getting at the thing, with, don't give somebody the fish, teach them how to fish kind of thing, But anyway, yeah, I'm going to let my wife expound on that.
Shout out to Tracy, my sis. She said they over here trying to get the bag by any means necessary. It's sickening. Yeah, and it's sad because they're people have started to oh my goodness, lower their standards. No standards. Some people have no standards. Do anything for money, and that's sad. You do anything for a piece of paper, for a piece of paper. And true wealth is, I know we have to use this tool of money, a currency, to do things, but like I'm thinking of the people that actually own land, and for me that's wealth. But people doing anything and everything for money. You're right. And KX said, whatever you live by, you also die by. That's right. That's old school right there. And then that's the elders speaking right there. So definitely we have to watch what we put our energy into, because those are the things that will take us out. We have to be careful what we put our energy into. It's very important, and then we're teaching our children these things, and they see us. They're not blind, and they see us, and they copy what we do, and they listen. They're like sponges. And Ingrid Jarrett, the Bible teaches that a wise man A wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That's right. That's our job. And if you're not on your job, I don't know what you're doing. You know, you're wasting your time, especially if you have children. Even if you have nieces, nephews, or whatever, you know, that's our job, our duty to do that. And some people are just so mindless and selfish, so they're only thinking about themselves. So that's true.
Oh, yeah, you got this fucking out tonight.
Okay. And that's on them.
It's on you.
No, it's on them. And who is this? Eddie
Winslow.
Thorne. Eddie Thorne said America's materialistic society. That is why money is important. People in the U.S. want more cars, trucks, more than one house, high price clothes, shoes. Yes. So, yeah, this stuff. Just collecting stuff. Stuff that really does not appreciate in value. It depreciates in value.
People be buying.
Now homes, that might be a good investment if you own the home. Cars and trucks, those things are not good investments. They depreciate as soon as you crank them up and drive them off the car lot.
Well, I think in Africa,
But,
out
like-
here where we at, it's a good investment out here. It depends on what country you in. In Africa, a car
They're
is a
talking
good
about people
investment.
accumulating things in the States.
Yeah.
Just accumulating stuff. They just want clothes and jewelry, and you know, that kind of stuff. And then someone said earlier, there are millionaires and billionaires getting divorced left and right,
Exactly.
and committing suicide left and right. So
Yeah,
tell
all
me
that
what that is, you know. So I think it is important that we do leave inheritance for our children, so they won't have to be out here struggling like a lot of people are doing right now today.
And sometimes inheritance doesn't always have to be paper money. You know, we got to get out this thing like paper money is the do-all, get-all thing. You know, it could be a business. You know, it could be a hotel. It could be, you know, a computer business. It could be just certain knowledge that's,
knowledge. That's a biggie too, knowledge. You know, because people could leave all this stuff like money and this and that, but then your child don't got no knowledge and they just waste it all and mess something up.
Yeah.
And now they just like,
yeah.
whoops, because they didn't know any better. So knowledge, that's a biggie. Because if they got knowledge, they can, even if you leave something for them, they can still always figure out what to do when they own it at the same time. Just in case. Like they always got that knowledge to know what to do, you know. Yeah.
Well, he said Eddie Winslow. What's up with Eddie Winslow, man? Boy, golly. We ain't gonna get into that. Yes, I'm into herbalism. I'm working on a family book of remedies. That's good, man. There's so many herbs out here. I wish herbalists would come out here, like one of them herbalists that know all kind of plants will come out here and we could just go around the mountains and see what kind of different things we could find, you know, because there's so much stuff out here, man. You know, Burundi's a very beautiful country. We're going to do a video about just, you know, Burundi and how we feel so far, because we've been having like a great experience out here. It's been a different experience than other countries, you know, so we've really been taking our time, soaking things up. And yeah, we're going to come with that. What's up, Lady J? I just want to wake up with a fresh cup of coffee and enjoy the motherland. My great-grandmother left us 2 islands in the Bahamas. The hurricanes is what scares me in the Bahamas. Yeah, them hurricanes are definitely serious in the Bahamas, family. It's always a hurricane at least once every couple years or so. Yeah, but that's good that your grandmother left you that. That's inheritance, you know. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Please don't ever sell that or get rid of that. You know, please keep that in your family. You can also give your children financial knowledge. That's the thing, man. Knowledge is the key, family. Because you can have all the money in the world, but you don't know what to do with it. You know, you done squandered it. Yeah. How come you are not responding about my Burundian friend?
Okay, he said he has
this is the first time. What'd you say, family?
It was a while ago.
Ayla has become a big girl with intelligence.
He lives in Phoenix, but he has a team in Bujumbura. What does he do?
You said your friend has a hit us on IG, man. Sometimes these questions come real fast and we miss them. But I'm gonna see. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see what my wife said. What'd you say? What'd he say?
So he said he has a good friend. Let me go back to it. Okay, introduce a good Burundian friend of his. He lives in Phoenix, but he has a team in Bujumbura. Yeah. So
A team.
team.
Okay.
Yeah. What does he do? Like.
Yeah, what's he do,
also,
family?
just
Peace
hit
and
us
love to
on
the
Insta-
unknown traveler, man. You helped me out a lot.
IG. Yeah.
Appreciate you, family. Yeah. Yes, they get treated better. Okay. T3andMe opening a herbalist shop in Tanzania.
Yes.
They just had a baby. Oh, they had their baby.
Oh, the
Cool.
baby came.
Yeah, we got to holler at them. Yeah, that's our peoples, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's our
yes.
peoples
We
out
hooked up
there.
with them in TZ. Yep.
Yeah, we definitely hooked up with them. T3andMe is definitely cool peoples.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good that they had the young one. Yeah, do you need the vax to come out there? I don't know if you need the vax. Is there any countries you need that? I don't know, man. I don't believe it's mandatory, family. Yeah, I don't think it's mandatory. I know we don't have it, so we're here. Yeah. That question about leaving America comes a lot. Many don't know about horrendous Black history. They feel like we have a chance to make money, and they want that chance. That's what it is, family. A lot of people think we crazy because they feel like that's where everything is at. You know, it's easy to make money there, you know, and, you know, by us leaving, it's like, what are y'all doing, you know? But, I think people find,
No, go ahead. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think people find peace and happiness through their journeys wherever they go. You know, it's people who suffice in just being in America, and that's cool. There's some people who are looking for a little more, who are a little more curious about the world and, you know, the way things are in different places, and that's cool as well, family. I'm not aware of mandate to have vax to travel to Burundi. Nah, man. You don't need that to travel to Burundi right now. Hopefully nothing changes. Hopefully things stay the same, man. But I'm not trying to get too much into that because there's too many people getting their pages took down with this whole thing. So, you know, I don't want my page to get took down because we said something about this. Yeah, I think that it's important for us as Black people to obtain resources because out of all the other races, we're on the bottom economically. Yeah, and I think we're on the bottom because we're one of the only groups that have people who work against us. You know, in America, you know, we grow up with this color thing, like, you know, we're on the Black team, or, you know, you got the white team, you got the Asian team, and the brown, you know, it's like we're all on our separate teams, and we know which team we on. But it seems like when you travel outside of America, you come to Africa, you know, where everybody looks the same, you know, it's a little different. You know, it's like people on different teams, or they don't believe we're on the same team, or we're different. You know, we look at everybody like we're the same because we know by just looking at you, you know, you have a certain type of hair, your skin's a certain kind of way, you're on our team, you know what I mean? But out here, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. But once people figure out what team they on, then we can start growing economically more and more. You know, we have to be on the same team. When Asians come out here, they're on the same team. When you got people from Europe or Western countries, they come out here, they're on the exact same team, and they know what time it is. You know what I mean? We just got to know what time it is, family. I ain't gonna go too much into that. Yeah.
And Ingrid Jarrett, I was looking at your comment. We're on the bottom economically. You know, we have to understand that's all by design. And once you understand,
it's all about code.
Yeah,
though.
the
You got
depths
to be
and the
on
levels
code
of it.
because can't nobody
Right.
control you if you on code with each other.
Sure.
Can't nobody control you. It's the people who are off code who keep us down. You got, like, we could be fighting for something in the States, right? Fighting to get reparations or something like that. Then you'll have somebody from Jamaica become the head of a Black Caucus organization or some organization, and they'll fight against what we fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the same values that we have. And they haven't, I'm not gonna say they didn't go through what we've been through, but they probably was raised somewhere else, you know, doing something else, or was raised by other kind of people from different cultures, and they don't have the same values and the same fight that we have. You know what I mean? So I think that it's people who's off code that's keeping us down. Because it's only us. It's people who's off code keeping us down. Because if we were all on one code and all on the same page and program, there's no way we wouldn't be winning out here, family. I said there's no way we wouldn't be winning out here. We had more before integration winning what the oppressors have. Now we barely have nothing. And that's true. And that's what my father be always saying. Go ahead.
So that's where I was going with it, because I'm looking at, reading things throughout history, and it makes no sense that it's 2021 and we're still suffering through things that our forefathers went through in the 30s, 40s. Really? What has changed? So that's where I'm at with it. What has really changed? Has anything changed? It's a big question. So we can say all these things, but nothing's changed. We're still doing the same thing, living in the same loop. It's a loop. We can't even break free from it. It's just the same thing. So it's like, and I do agree with my husband when he says being on code at the same time. What has changed? And what hasn't? So you gotta really think about those kinds of things. And then there are places like, somebody said Tulsa was a good example. That was a good example of us doing what we're supposed to do and being on code. But then what happened? See? What happens when we do that? Just a question. Yeah, the year has changed and other people are losing their value for the dollar. I hear you, Tracy. That's true. Yes. And let me see. Antares, Atlantis, are y'all in Africa permanently? We're nomads. We are here. We are just enjoying this beautiful continent and exploring. So we will be seeing other places in the future. So we're here, exploring. We're nomads. So, are you buying property to settle, or are you nomading? We do have property, land that we purchased in Rwanda. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have property. It's something you wanted to say, Ella? Things look better, but life has gotten worse for us across the globe because of what they are doing right now. It's about being on code at this point, family. Being on code, and being on code, I'm gonna break it down. Don't put nobody in front of young people who look like you. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times I see people, we'll come in a room somewhere, we get frowns, but then you got somebody who look like, European or somewhere else, and then people just automatically start tap dancing. That's the stuff they got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Let's treat each other better. Let's tap dance for each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's at, man, because every other group does that. And they can't get mad. A lot of people, what's Aaron talking about? These other groups can't get mad because they do the same thing. They meet with each other, you know what I mean? And they put each other before they're going to put you. You know what I'm saying? They'll make sure each other is cool and put you on the back burner. They'll be nice to you, everything. You think everything is friendly and cool. But at the end of the day, if something happens, if they got a weirdo friend doing weirdo stuff and he gets caught by the cops, they're going to blame it on you. You know what I'm saying? That weirdo friend that looks like them is going to get off and you're going to be the one locked up for the weirdo friend. You know what I mean? And it happens all the time, family. Yeah, shucking and jiving and things like that, that got to stop, man. We got to stop turning our faces up to each other, start loving each other, start treating each other like we're family, for real. You know what I'm saying? We call each other fam because that's how we have to start acting like family. You know what I'm saying? On a tip where we want to build with each other. Jealousy is destroying us right now. Jealousy is off-code behavior. All jealousy, that needs to stop. Because when you winning, when you getting that bag, that's me getting that bag. That's my children getting that bag. You know what I'm saying? If I see, if I'm winning, if I got me a nice car or something like that, don't be jealous. Ask questions like, yo, what you do? How you do that? How can I do that? And then we have to learn how to start putting each other on. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my family, we capitalize and we specialize in putting people on. If you have a business, you know what I'm saying? We going to showcase your business, but you have to be, ready for that opportunity. You have to grasp some opportunities and make the best out of them. We talking good about your business, make sure your customer service is good. Make sure you follow through and do good on your business, Don't have people calling us, oh, this person, they're a little shady or they did this, like, let's be on our business, let's be on our grind, and let's work for each other. Being on code, we cannot be jealous with each other. Jealousy that got to stop. That's the worst. That's like poison to people trying to be on code. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy. You got to look at ants. Look how ants work. You know what I mean? Look at the tiniest creatures like ants. They all work together and work in harmony. You know what I mean? And that's how we got to be. You know what I mean? That's the best way I could describe on code. Don't let nobody, if it's a bunch of red ants, don't let a black ant come through and y'all treat the black ant better just because it's a black ant. No, if it's a red ant, y'all red ants, hey, the black ant got to wait a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Every group does that. A lot of y'all think it's blasphemy what I'm saying, but every group does that but us, and that's why we losing, family.
Yeah. And let me see, it's 2 people up. BJ Riggs, our number 1 priority must be build our families. We can't keep fighting one another. We have enough to fight against. That's true. And like the old folks say, this oh man, our ancestors, our elders, sweep in front of your own front door before you try to sweep in front of somebody else's. Try to clean up.
You better say them old
sayings. You got a family, that's your job. You take care of your family. Can be out here worrying about other people and your family's falling apart. Take care of your family, and then that's an example, and then people will believe in what you say, and then they'll start seeing, because I believe more so in what people do versus what they say. So they see you doing things, and they see how you behave and what you do, and then that transpires, and it catches fire, and people are like, wow, that's an exemplary person, that's an exemplary woman or dude or whatever. They really about what they say. And that's one thing that we got to get on too. Start doing what we talk about. Stop doing this and start doing it and showing it, because people believe in actions first. And who was that? Lady J was asking about visas. So to put it, I guess, quickly, okay, most countries, Lady J, when you go, if you start out with a tourist visa, but then they'll require you to kind of think of what it is you want to do to remain there. For example, in Rwanda, you need to be ready to invest, or try to at least, if you can't find a job, and which is not always the best idea when you're traveling somewhere else. Think of a business or an idea you may have that you want to maybe create jobs that help to build that country. So there's certain countries that are looking for us to come and to build. So there are different types of visas that you can acquire. So usually, and it varies. So, and that takes a minute. So I go through those types of things in my webinars, because that's a lot of information. There's some countries that will give you 90 days for your tourist visa. There's some that give you 30. So that varies as well. It's not all the same. And then during that time, you want to think about what it is you want to do to remain, and you can just go to the next visa. Let's see, visa-free countries are, somebody says South Africa, Botswana, Namibia. Okay.
So I'm looking around.
And there are others. Make sure you do your homework on that. I know somebody's putting that out there, but make sure you do your homework, because of the worldwide situation, there are countries where you have to apply for visas before you arrive now. Certain situations have changed. Like here in Burundi, you have to apply and go to an embassy before you get here. Okay? And that can take anywhere from 5 to 10, sometimes 15 days to get that one. So the one for here, it takes some time. You have to go to the embassy and apply. And many countries now, you have to go to visit the embassy, or you have to apply online to get the visa first before you arrive. So that's what's happening now. So you want to do your homework on that. Don't just book a ticket somewhere and think that, okay, I'm just going to be there. Make sure. Always do your homework and make sure. So I guess you answered your question. All right, so visa-free countries. And please do more collabs with African YouTubers. Show them how getting jobs online is possible. Breaks my heart when I see our people moving to the West.
I think
business is most of
now I'm gonna have a question. is there, like, for an African to move to America, can that be a good situation? Because me personally, I'm a go into it. I think that if the brother or sister from the continent, if they move to the West, it can be a good opportunity because sometimes, it depends on where their mindset is at. If they go there to work or learn different trades or learn things you can't learn in your own country so that you could bring it back, now that's a good thing. What do you think?
About what?
Is there any good situations, or do you think it can be valuable for a brother or sister from the continent to move to the U.S.?
Valuable. Okay, for someone from the continent moving to the U.S.
Can it be valuable? Do you think that it can be valuable?
I think so. Yes. For example, we have two different people with what is that? It's a what's that degree? Aeronautics. What is it? Engineering.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like if somebody wanted to be an airline pilot, professional or airline pilot, and they went to school for that, or engineering or something like that, I think that there could be.
Don't they have schools in Ethiopia?
They do. But I was told that there are certain opportunities that maybe they can acquire a lot quicker, different places in the U.S. So there's certain opportunities that are possible. Yeah, to acquire if you leave the continent and go. But then, like we were saying earlier, Africa is rising. So there's so many opportunities and so much that can be done. Here. So yeah.
Yeah. I think it can be a good situation depending on the mindset of the person. It can be a good situation. Do I think everybody needs to go over there? Nah, because a lot of people go with the wrong kind of mindset. They get hooked up with these groups and they'll go over there and then they'll have a lot of people over there. And it's not just Africans, there's a lot of people go over there and they sabotage a lot of stuff that the Black Americans are doing over there. I've seen a lot of that. There's a lot of sabotaging going on. A lot of people connecting with other people and really creating a situation that could be, it can be real detrimental to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Because the way some people are going over there and not caring about, the Black Americans, or not even connecting or thinking we're evil, or thinking that, something you done saw on TV or that your parents told you, don't connect. I think that kind of mentality is, but glad you're doing it. Yeah, because a lot of cats, they go to the States and they undermine the things that we're doing. They come with that mentality that, we're evil or whatever. Whatever y'all saw on TV, whatever you was taught, you come with that, we're evil thing. So, and you're better than us. When that caused conflict. And that's the same conflict that divided Africa. It divided a lot of these countries, by colonizers putting one group over the other. And I see that happening now in America, where a lot of people are putting people from other cultures over, over like a Jamaican is better than an American, or they created this, or they better than it. And it's going to create something that's just not going to be good, family. You know what I mean? Because that's division, and we need to work towards unity. And that's off code. I'm not better than my brother. I'm from America. I'm not better than my brothers out here in Burundi. No, I don't think that. I would never think that, because I know the brothers and sisters here are intelligent and loving the same way that I am. You know what I mean? Everybody's the same. Cannot be jealous. Thinking I'm better than another brother or sister anywhere in the world, that should be blasphemy to anybody for you to even think that. You know what I mean? Because that's off-code behavior, family. I'm from America, the greatest, they say it's the greatest country on earth. I don't think I'm better than nobody, family. I'm a regular, average person. I like to chill in little hood, hole-in-the-wall spots. My wife don't like to do that. But y'all should have saw the hotel I had them in when they first got here. I'm trying to save money. I was at a little hotel, like $10 a day. what they wasn't feeling. It was a lot of mosquitoes getting in there,
That's my thing,
but we're
mosquitoes.
yeah, we're in a better spot now. But you know, jealousy is going to destroy us, and you thinking you better than somebody else just because you from another country or because you was raised in this clan or tribe, that destroys unity, family, and that's what's destroying Africa. That's what's destroying us as a race, as a people. You know what I mean? People thinking they better than other people. Oh, you know, I'm from Barbados. I'm better than y'all. Whatever it is. Yeah.
I'm just going to address Lady J. I think you were asking a question about that B12 visa that was for Rwanda. So I know someone with that one. I think it's pretty easy to get, but here's the thing: don't acquire that one if you think you want to, I guess maybe have a job or something or work. I think even a business. So the person that has that one is retired and she's okay. She can take care of herself and she doesn't need to work. So that one, it is for 10 years, it lasts for 10 years, but you leave once every 6 months with that one. Okay, so you have to leave, and for most people that's a vacation, so you have to leave once a year, and can't depend on working or having a job with that one, and it is good for 10 years. So that one, if you find yourself in that situation, then I say go for it. But once you get it, I don't think you can change with that one. You can't change the status of it. So you have to remain with that one if you get it. So just make sure that's the one you really, really want to go for. What else? Let me see. Did my thing stop? Okay. Yes, you leave once a year. I mean, you can just cross the border and come back. It doesn't have to be that long, Tracy. I say 1 or 2 days, come back. Doesn't have to be that long. Actually, I know 2 people that have that. So. Teach a wealthier families, children, English.
Okay. Yeah, family, but yeah, Tracy, you in good hands. Just stay in contact with us, family. You know what I'm saying? We're here, IG. Thank you for saying that we all the same. We all the same, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of infighting, but sometimes you got to put that to the side and focus on where the bigger fight is at. And that's where we're at. We're on the mindset of creating a space where we could build together, family. You know what I'm saying? Where we could build together. As an African-born diaspora, African, etc., care about AAs, but the image that they get about AAs in movies and media make them not to ally with AAs. Fortunately, good family like yours is reversing that. Yeah, and that's why we do what we do, because we know what's going on in the media. That's why we do the channel we're doing. That's why we try to be as positive as we can, because a lot of our families, a lot of people that we know are the same way we are. I don't know no people who are just straight evil. I don't know no people who's just out killing people in the street. I don't know nobody like that personally. You know what I mean? A lot of us are hard workers. A lot of us are smart workers. A lot of us are business owners. A lot of us are very professional people. You know what I mean? We taught professional people how to be professional. You understand what I'm saying? So, the way the media portrays us, we know, and thank you for bringing that comment, because that's why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? To show y'all an example of what real Black Americans are, family. And just because we say we're from America, we're indigenous to there, that's not saying that we're not African. I believe that we are part of the African diaspora, and everybody who looks like us is. Our brothers in Australia, our brothers and sisters over there in India on Sentinel Island, you know what I'm saying? Our brothers in India, you got some brothers out there, sisters out there in India, they look like us. We're all part of the African diaspora, and we got to hold each other down, family. I said we got to hold each other down, family. Yeah.
Okay, just address Prince Amiable real quick. So, if you're referring to the visa for Rwanda, you can get that at the airport when you land, and that's for there. But for here, you have to apply at the embassy or online to get the one for here for Burundi. So, like I said, all countries are different. They're not all the same. So some you can get on arrival, some you have to apply ahead of time. So
You got the best lighting.
so again, Rwanda, you can get it at the airport when you land, the visitors or tourist visa, and here you have to apply ahead of time. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm mad that Ayla got the best lighting and she ain't even like on camera like that.
Well, hello there, everyone. It is me, Ayla, once again. Yeah. I happen to have good lighting, I see. Sorta. Yeah.
Okay. That's my child. But anyway. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, the problem is layered. It's layered. It's layered. Layered. It's like an onion. We have so many layers to peel back and things to fix. But hey, can it be fixed? Yes, of course. Anything can be fixed. Anything, and I'm about to quote a title of a book, anything you love can be saved. Shout out to Alice Walker. That's the title of a book, but then that is a good thing too. Anything you love can be saved. So we need to, there's some things we got to work on as people. So, as a people, yeah.
Yeah, and we gonna get it together, family. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for your time. If you have any questions, hit us up on the gram. We are in Burundi now, family. So questions about Rwanda, you know, I mean, you can ask, but sometimes we're not gonna know because we're not there. You know, we're now in Burundi. So holla at us. To our Burundian brothers and sisters who need consultations or anything about your business and how to maximize your profits, especially if you're in the tourism industry, holla at the Unapologetic Nomads and we can get you right on track. Yeah, family. So I'm gonna let the family say their last words and things of that nature.
Yeah, love you. Oh, my friend Padile, shout out sis, shout out beautiful. How are you? Miss you. But definitely I want to say shout out to all of you who are tuned in and check us out today. And we love you guys right back. Thank you for all the love and support and for always showing us love and always being here for us. Thank you.
Gotta sneeze. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in today and liking and subscribing. And if you already have it, go do that. For you new people out there.
Oh yeah. I forgot to say something. You know what? Shout out to now in our YouTube analytics, right? I was thinking that most people that watched our channel was from America, but it's not from America, family. Y'all, our brothers and sisters in America, y'all not watching us like this other country is watching us right now. Can y'all guess what country watches us the most? It's not America, family. It's not America. Guess what country watches us the most? And I bet you will probably never guess.
Yeah.
Because when I'm seeing it, I'm like, what? No, it's not Burundi. It's not Austria. It's not Nigeria, family.
Way out.
I'm about to give y'all a big hint. It's not Russia. That's a good guess, but it's not Russia. It's not the Philippines. It's not South Africa. I don't think nobody's going to get this one. You said wait a little bit?
Yeah, because we just
All right, Ayla want me to wait a little bit. Orlando. Orlando's a state. Oh, you said I'm in Orlando. Oh, it's not China. It's not the... Oh, somebody got it. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Everybody, a big round of applause to
they got it.
To
Antares Atlantis. I don't know why, family, but shout out to India, family, for watching the Unapologetic Nomads. When we go there, we probably stars. 'Cause we got like views over there in India for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, so shout out to our to our Indian brothers and sisters out there. And Ayla got something special she wants to say to you.
Okay, I did this in. Thank you everyone in India for watching our channel. I did that in a minute. For you new ones out there, if you don't know, I somehow can do an Indian accent. I don't know either. It just happened one day. I don't even have Indian friends. Like, it just happened. Thank you for watching our channel and supporting. and whatnot. Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, but shout out to India, man. Much love to the U.S. Much love to the U.K. Our brothers and sisters out there in the Caribbean, everywhere, man. We love y'all, family. We the unapologetic, no mask, and we unapologetically.
Nomadic.
Nomadic.